This is going to be one of the most important crypto market updates that you're going to watch going into 2025. There is a list of things that we need to talk about that are coming because of the new administration in the United States. And those of you that don't think politics makes a difference, well, you are just flat out wrong. We are going to have a much larger bull run. And the reason why you may not understand this, and send this to your friends that don't, and I'm not trying to sound condescending when I say this, but if you've never had millions of dollars or tens of millions or billions of dollars, it's for some people they don't get it, and that's okay. I'm about to explain it to you so I can give you that alpha so you can start thinking like you are a millionaire already, or you are a decamillionaire or a billionaire. Understanding what I'm about to tell you in the crypto markets can make you so much fucking money. But keep in mind, there is no guarantee, and I'm not a financial advisor. We're also not talking about a particular crypto. We're talking about a philosophy. So let's put this in perspective. If you have millions of dollars, tens of millions, or billions of dollars, you now don't need to risk your money to make a shit ton of money because you have so much of it. It's the same thing if someone puts $1,000 and gets a double on their money and they have $2,000, they sit there and go, still, what's $2,000? But if you got somebody that just put $10 million in and they get a double on their money, they just made $10 million, but at the same time they have to risk $10 million, the risk is not the same versus the $1,000, nor is the reward. This concept, get this in your head. But now that we know where the direction of crypto is going to go because of the new administration coming in, we know that guys like Gary Gensler are going to be fired. We know that we're going to get to a point where rates are going to start coming down. And then I'm not going to get into all the things that I think are going to happen because some of you may not think or like the new administration that's coming in. And you may not think that he's going to do these things. But the things that I'm telling you are going to happen regardless. You can't argue that. So now big money says, you know what? I'm willing to take the risk because I know that this market is going to be regulated, that we're going to be getting rid of the bad actors that have been fighting the market. And now, finally, the United States government is going to now join in the market, just like they joined in on the internet boom. There's no difference, and we're going to see that over the coming years. There's going to be laws put in place with fair-minded people, with people that aren't bought and paid for by the banking system. So big money's getting in. They're starting to say, you know what? I get it now, and we have the regulation, and we have the House, and we have the Senate. This guy thinks differently than the other opponent, the other side. And if you don't get that, if you don't understand that, well, you're probably going to stay broke. Because your hatred, for whatever it is, your hatred created by whatever created it for the new administration coming in is blind. You have blinders on. You're not seeing what's coming. And big money does, regardless. See, big money doesn't care. Big money doesn't give a fuck. They don't care if people like you or people like them. They go where the ideas go. They go where the money goes. It's coming. It's in front of your eyes. It's in front of your face every single day. This is why I've been deploying capital, making a huge bet that this administration was going to win. And it looked like it for the last 2 years. It just didn't seem, I just didn't feel like the other administration was going to be able to stay in with what was going on. So I said, crypto's going to go nuts if this guy wins again. I haven't said his name because of the fucking algorithms, but you know who I'm talking about. If this guy wins again, markets are going to love it. Shit's going to go fucking crazy in a good way. And regardless of how I feel about him, it doesn't matter because the money doesn't have feelings. The money doesn't have fucking feelings. You have feelings. Which is why most of the population works a 9-to-5 job. They don't invest outside of their 401k. They don't explore different options. And then they end up being broke or just over broke their entire lives. This is, again, going to be the biggest, most important crypto market update that I'm going to give you. We're 5 minutes in. If you're still here, congratulations. Make sure you double tap the screen and make sure you guys repost this. This isn't over. This is some longer form content. This is some alpha. Guys, you guys understand that I drove Uber when I was I drove Uber when I was like 23 years old. Just to make extra money to save into crypto, because I knew what was coming. I saw what was coming. There's no way that this technology gets defeated. It's not possible. Humanity is too smart. I'm sorry. Yes, some people are not, but most of humanity is too smart and they see it. They're just going to want to control it. But regardless, it doesn't matter. Even if they control it, it's the new system. I would argue that even if they, as in the banking system, comes in and controls crypto, politicians come in and control it, going down another sector of my brain that I think about, it doesn't matter. What's the ups and downs of understanding crypto? What are the ups and downs? Is it going to be here forever as long as we have power in this world? As long as we have the technology of electricity, is it going to be here forever? Yes. The answer is yes. Now, what if it gets controlled? Well, then the control, you're just going to have to find out which ones they are pumping, which ones they want to win. Then you can win. Which cryptos they pick. What if it's not controlled? Then it's an even more fair play game. It's fair now. You don't have to find out which ones are controlled by the 1%, the banking system. You can find out just by who likes what. By adoption. Because it doesn't matter. None of it matters. Don't you see this? What is stopping you from getting into this market? To start educating yourself? What is stopping you? You're brainwashed. You are brainwashed. Again, send this to your friend that's not. Those of you that follow me, that have been following me for a while, you get it. This is just a much deeper level. This is a conversation that most people wouldn't want to post on the internet. They might look back and go, oh man, I looked a little crazy. But I was fucking right. I was crazy and right. Because I'm not wrong. Money's not disappearing. More digital. Artificial intelligence is taking over. Governments are adopting it. The president of the most powerful nation in the world is telling you it's going to be a strategic reserve asset. He's getting rid of Gary Gensler. He's bringing in more pro-crypto politicians than ever before in history. It's been around for 16 years, the technology, and it hasn't been stopped. It hasn't been manipulated to a point where they can destroy it. It's not going to happen. It's time for you to wake the fuck up and change your life. You're going to miss out on the biggest, think about the dot-com boom 30 years ago, 25 years ago, the dot-com boom. You're missing that right now. Right now, you're missing the biggest wealth transfer and biggest creation of technology ever in existence. At the same time that we have blockchain, right, which is what crypto's built on, we have fucking AI. Hello? And they work in hand. But you're still on the sidelines. You still haven't woken up. Don't say I didn't fucking warn you.